right, welcome everybody to the Forex Bootcamp training Saturday, February 1. Actually, we're in a new month. Oh, wow, this year's going by. We're in the second month of the year, 2025. So welcome. If you're catching it live, I want to thank you so much for catching it live. Um, if you didn't get a chance to catch it live, you're watching the replay, right? We send you guys the recording. But this is the new site, metrofxtraders.com. On the site, there's a lot of great resources here for you guys to, number one, set up your brokerage account. There's three that are recommended here. Number two, to get your charting platform. We'll be going through some analysis inside of the charting platform, and we're teaching you guys how to chart your charts, how to look at the charts, um, and how to actually execute your trades on the charts. Now, if you're new to Forex, like a lot of people are, I definitely encourage you to join the Forex Academy that I'm part of. And once you join the Forex Academy, you'll get my mentorship, one-on-one mentorship for free. That way I hold your hand through the whole process from A through Z, how to get everything set up, how to, create a trading plan and how to execute your plan. And I'll also be teaching you about time management and as far as um, money management, I should say, how to manage your funds inside your trading account. Okay. Like I said, stop losses, take profits, and things of that nature. So the academy is here for those who are new or intermediate traders. Because once I start doing my trainings and you're not familiar with a lot of the terms that will be discussing in the training, you want to be part of the academy. That way you could learn what these terms mean. Like what is what's consolidation? What is an uptrend? What is a downtrend? What is a lot of different terms and terminology. If you want to understand what those terms are, you want to join the academy because they do a great job with videos that'll teach you from A to Z the beginning steps of how to become a Forex trader. So the academy is there. I'm creating a trading course for you guys. Once the course is completed, you just have to pay a one-time fee, and you'll have access to the course whereby at your leisure, you can watch those videos on how I approach the market as well. So all you gotta do is follow in my footsteps. By clicking this button, you'll be registered for the Saturday Forex Bootcamp training. Well, some of you guys did that already. So I saw a couple of people in my email database that's registered for the Forex trading. And then you guys will get a link every week. I'll be emailing the link to you guys. That way you can click on the link and join the training on Saturdays at 1 o'clock. Forex calendar, okay, that's there. You want to definitely, try to avoid trading at certain days and times based on the Forex calendar. If you see any red folders in the Forex calendar, do not trade during those red folder announcements. Red folders are basically big announcements in the market that you might want to avoid, like huge announcements. If trading a currency pair and that government is making an announcement like on their GDP, on inflation, on taxation, things of that nature, is a red folder. You want to avoid trading in those time frames. Okay, and they usually come out in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon. So Forex calendar is there for you to definitely take a look at what's going on in the market. Okay, and that's important. This is all about fundamental analysis, but I'll be teaching you technical analysis as well. Most active pairs. So this is where you go to find out which pairs are most active, which pairs are trading, because you don't want to be in a trading in the market where the pair is not really active. Because if you place a trade and it's not going in your direction, it's going to take a long time to get to your destination as far as your take profit. But if you click on here, I'll be doing a training on what are the most active pairs, how to actually, um, find out who they are, what they are, and how to take advantage of those active pairs. Um, I'll be having also a one-on-one mentorship program. So if you don't want to be part of the academy, you can also hire me as your mentor, and that's going to be a one-time fee, no monthly fees, and you'll have me as a trainer for life. I put a couple of challenge companies here, funding accounts that you can try to pass. So take and pass it a challenge, get funded. These are companies that'll actually give you money to trade with live once you pass their challenge. And I put three of them here, one, two, and three. Okay. Now, click on these, sign up for each one of these. They're absolutely no charge to sign up. Okay. And they also have monthly challenges that you can actually register for free. It's a competition. You'll be competing with over 2,000 other traders. And there's a first place, second place, third place. And if you happily, get in one of those slots, you could win some cash prizes and also a free challenge account with them as well. So we'll be talking more about this going forward. I'm actually registered for each one of these. So I'm doing three challenges right now. So I'll be keeping you updated and posted on how I'm doing on those challenges. Um, Also, I have a live account with broker number three. When you get a chance, click on broker number three. I've already started trading with this broker with a live account. Okay, I've loaded up with some funds, and I'll be sharing with you guys my case study with that and how the account is, how I'm doing with the account. Okay, so order your notebook if you haven't already done so, because you're going to be taking a lot of notes on what I teach. There's also this Candlestick Bible book. This is absolutely no charge, so go ahead and get your free ebook. I'll email it to you once I get your registration, and you're gonna just add your email address, and I'll send you a copy of this book. This is the most important book to read in the beginning stages of learning how to read the charts and the candles. Then I'll have recommended books. We'll have a book of the month club. So the very first book that I'm going to recommend is going to be this one. So let's all read this book for the month of February, and we'll share ideas. And if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer those questions within the book. So, yep, start reading this book a chapter a day. It's a really short book. You'll probably be done with this book within 3 days. It's a really short book to read, but it's going to give you the fundamentals as far as you know, starting off and how and understanding what candlesticks and how to read them. It's a lot to do with technical analysis. And then you're going to join my Telegram group, my Facebook group, and you subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'll be posting these recordings on my YouTube channel as well. And motivational video for you, and also created a YouTube channel for that as well. I'll be posting a lot of different motivational videos, luxury videos, lifestyle videos. So I'll be definitely watch this to get you excited about your future. Um, and if you need free cash to help you, you know, looking for cash. If you like the funds to get started, click on these two buttons where you can actually get free cash. And then the cash they send you once you get everything set up with these companies here, they give you a bonus, cash, money. Then you can actually use that money and throw it into a live trading account, or even use that money to buy a challenge, and then pass the challenge and get a live account, and then grow that money. And then when you grow that money, the challenge companies, they'll split the profits with you 80-20, saying that, hey, if you grow the account, you keep 80% of the profits and they'll keep 20% of the profits. And that can add up over time. Free stocks, if you're into, well, I'll be touching about, teaching about the stock market and things of that nature. So if you want to get some free stock, you can go ahead and create an account with this company here. Your Cash App, you want this app on your phone because I'm already doing some contests, and the winners of the contest will get prizes through Cash App. So if you don't already have this on your phone, you might want to get that. And my bio's on here. You guys could read that at your leisure. Donations are definitely welcome. There's also 2 affiliate programs here that I added to help you guys earn additional income. And you'll use that money to fund your accounts, your live accounts, and to get more challenges. Now, the challenges, you could take more than one challenge. You might not pass the first one, but it's okay. But as you start to learn more and more and more about the market, how to trade, okay, you're going to eventually pass a challenge, and then, hey, you're off to the races. And then, of course, risk disclaimer, there's no guarantee of income. All that stuff is here. So you guys can read that as well. So that's a website in a nutshell. There's a lot of resources here. Look out for a lot of videos from me regarding each one of these links. um, like LG1, LG2, LG. These are the login. When you click on LG1, it'll take you to recommended broker one, where you can actually log in and take a look at your back office, see how you're doing, your stats, and things of that nature. So LG2 will be for the recommended broker for number two. You can click this button, go directly to the login, and then you can log in and look at the back office. And the LG3 is for broker number three. All right. So with that being said, welcome to Metro FX Traders. Learn how to trade the stock market, Forex, and crypto. What I teach you, you'll be able to apply it in every one of these markets. Okay. So let's dive into some content here, some training. Um, Basically, once you create your brokerage account, you're going to want to get your um, charting platform, right? This is this button right here, charting platform. It's going to take you to trading view. You create a free account here, or a paid account. If you get the paid account, you won't get any interruptions, because they do throw some news here. Like a lot of advertisers will be advertising the bottom left, and that could be distracting. Um, I just paid for the year, so just to get it out of the way. Usually during the holidays, they have discounts. So if you want to wait through, when they have those 50% off, 60% off during the holidays, I definitely recommend you get a yearly account. But the monthly account is just as affordable as like 14 bucks a month. It's not that much money. Okay. But then you're going to go ahead and set up your favorite pairs on the right panel. Okay. And once you create your favorite pairs, it's real simple to do. You're going to it's like creating a watch list. You're going to click on add button, the plus button here, and look for your favorite pair. So if your favorite pair is EUR, which is Euro versus the USD. Okay, you'll see it here, right? And then you just click on add, right? This is Ethereum, but you click on add, I already have it added. So if I took it off, it'll be a plus button. You just add it, and then all of a sudden it's on your watch list, right? So all the way here, EUR USD is added. If I click on there, it'll then put it onto the chart, into the mainframe. Okay, and this is where you'll start doing your analysis, right? So I do a top-down analysis. Okay, that's what I teach, top-down analysis. And by that I mean you look at the higher time frames, because here you have your time frames, right? And you want to star your favorite time frames. Okay, I start the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, 15 minute. Just put a star. Okay, and it'll just add it onto the top panel here. Once you add those, you can now click on those time frames. It'll take you to that time frame in the chart. Okay, so in the higher time frames, what you're looking for, the very first thing you're looking for in the higher time frames, is what trend that the market's trending in. So the very first thing you'll do is take and start using these tools here on the left panel. And my favorite tool is the arrow, and you can create your favorite tools up here as well. But by coming to this left panel here, you'll find the arrow. Where is it? And here it is, the arrow, right? You just star it, and once you put a star on it, it'll be added to your most active panel here, and then you can take your arrow and point it from the top to the bottom, okay, which will remind you that by doing this, you're creating a trend line, right? This is a trend line. This is called a trend line. The trend line is telling you the direction of the market. Okay, but what normally happens is the market is going to trend either up or down, and it'll also touch the trend line and bounce off the trend line. And once it starts doing that, it's continuing its trend. So right now, right, before these candles were developed, right, it was a downtrend. Okay. So all this here was a downtrend. All right. But what happened is, if you look over here, it went above and beyond the trend line, right? So you have to say to yourself, once it starts doing stuff like this, will that be a reversal? Okay. Will it be a reversal? Because it's no longer, you know, respecting this line that you put here to determine what trend the market's in. So that's the very first question. What trend is the market in? So now it looks like it's reversing, right? Because if you open this up, you're going to look left. And all these candles down here, that's why I encourage you guys to read the Candlestick Bible book, because the very important candle here that was developed is telling you a totally different story. Okay, each one of these candles will give you a story, right? But the very important candle that you see here is this candle right here, this white candle that's actually bigger than this candle right here. Okay, now this is called a bullish engulfing candle, which means this white candle is bigger than this little white candle right here. Okay, so then that basically means if you look left, how high did this candle go? Number one, it went beyond the trend line. Number two, if you look left and create a horizontal line, okay, or even an info line, you'll notice that this candle right here, if you stretch it out to the trend line, this white candle is now bigger than this candle here. Okay, and not only is it bullish, meaning it's bigger than the candle before it, it's actually bigger than the candle on the left, and it surpassed your downward trend line. Okay, so you need to really pay attention to what's going on. Okay, um, because now there's one more thing you want to put on your chart is your demand zones. Like demand, you put demand right here. This little candle before the big candle. Okay, because if this is going to change and create an upward trend, right, it needs to come back down. You need to touch this demand zone right here, bounce off it, right? Bounce off it, bounce off it, and then go back up. And once goes higher than these candles here, you have a reversal in your trend because this was a downtrend, right? But now that this bullish candle has developed inside of the daily time frame, it's a good opportunity to pay close attention, be patient enough to realize that if the candle comes back down and touch this line or this box you created, if it bounces off with another bullish engulfing candle, then you can actually place your trade off this bounce, right? Off the bounce. And that's what you need to, or because the market's closed right now, okay? The market will open up again Sunday night and around 5, 6 o'clock. So nothing's happening right now. But when the market opens, you need to take a closer look to see if this is going to either do one of these numbers, right? Go through, bounce off, and go back down. That's one option to continue this downward trend, right? Or come to this box or bounce off the trend line, right? And go higher and create a higher high. Okay. So two things can happen, right? So that's why you have to pay close attention to what's going on. So you can, now that's on a daily, right? Now you go down to the lower time frames to see actually what's going on. Okay. The lower time frames will tell you another story. All right. Because you're going to also need to learn patterns. We'll discuss what patterns are as well. Because I don't know if you see what I see here. This is what we call a head and shoulders pattern. The head and shoulders pattern is a reversal pattern. I'm going to draw it out for you with this tool called head and shoulders. You can make it one of your favorites. Now it's on the panel, right? And then you're going to draw it out this way. There's a shoulder here, left shoulder. There's a head here, right? Do it again. Shoulder, a head, shoulder. Okay. And this head and shoulders pattern is a reversal pattern. As you can see, it didn't make any higher highs over here. It started to make lower lows. Okay. And what do you have here? You have a candle that is called a bearish engulfing candle. This black candle is now bigger than the white candle before it. Okay, so as you can see, it's coming back down to this zone. Okay, which is a key area. We call these areas key areas. It's coming back to the zone. In the higher time frame, you saw the same thing. You saw it go surpass your trend line. Okay, and now it's creating a reversal, go back to either touch this trend line and bounce off of it like this and go back up, or it'll surpass the key area, right? Bounce off the key area and continue journey downward. So those are the two options. Okay. So you say to yourself, wow, there's a lot to learn here. Yeah, there is. There is, because there's a pattern here that you'll need to learn. Okay. The head and shoulders pattern. Okay. And there's candles here that you have to understand and read, like the bearish engulfing candle. Okay. Which is a reversal candle as well. So the Candlestick Bible book, I encourage you guys to read it, take notes. There's an audio version of that book on my YouTube channel. You can listen to it while you're reading the book. You can put it on your smartphone, put some headphones in your ears and let it read to you. You can, while you're driving to work, you can listen to it on the radio. Make your car the university of all universities for trading, for Forex. Okay. Let the speakers of your car teach you what all this stuff really is. Okay. So you go down to the lower time frames and you notice that there's a change happening. Okay. It made its peak and now it's coming back down. If you go down to a lower time frame, it'll just give you that confirmation that there's a reversal happening here. Okay. So you got to pay attention here. Now, you want to trade with the trend. So you're probably saying, should I take a trade if it starts to go down? Okay. I wouldn't. I would wait to see if it's going to bounce off this key area and then take a trade going in the opposite direction, going up, a buy trade. Okay. So that's what you got to really pay close attention to. It surpasses trend line right here, which means it's going to be a reversal. But with every reversal, you want to actually take advantage of the pullback. You want to enter the market on pullbacks. Don't ever want to take into the market up here because it's going to go against you. Okay. Now, if it happens to get down to this area, you're going to want to set your stop loss below the area and you take profit above this area here. Okay. If it bounces off here, it needs to come and make a higher high. And the higher high is going to be right about this area, this key zone. Okay. And then you take this tool over here, position, and I'm going to enter, say, around here. You stretch this out to your stop loss, and you stretch this out to your take profit, and this would be like a 1 to 4.56% ratio. We'll dive more deeper into what these ratios mean and how to take advantage of this. Because if it goes against you,
Okay.
you're
First
protected.
one.
If it goes in your favor, you'll be in profit. Okay. And then once you're in profit, let's say you enter here, you might want to go ahead and move your stop loss to break even because now you're not losing anymore. You're breaking even. And if it goes higher, you're in profit. Okay. And as it gets higher and higher, you move your break even higher and higher, and then you secure your bag, secure your profit.
Secure the bag.
Sure, sure. Hey Charles, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome to the training, my friend. Um, but yeah, we will dive deeper into that. This is like a general overview of what you're gonna learn. But at the same time, I'm gonna help you with creating a trading plan. Okay, because once you have a trading plan, nobody can stop you. Once you get the skill set, you can make as much money as you want with this market. Okay, the trading plan is your plan to have in front of you that'll tell you when and when to take the trade and when not to take the trade. And always follow your trading plan. The most important thing. Because every team has a playbook. Your trading plan will be your playbook. Team A versus team B, defense, offense. If they do one maneuver, the other team has to counter that maneuver. So the same with the charts. So, but the charts repeats itself every single time. You'll always see a head and shoulders pattern. You'll always see a bullish engulfing candle. You'll always see a bearish engulfing candle. But you need to know what to do when you see those, candles, when you see those patterns. Because once they start to develop, you set your trap. Okay, now you're becoming the hunter instead of the hunted. Okay, set those traps, and then once the candle goes into your trap, right? And we'll talk about in the future what limit orders are, buy stop orders are. Okay, because when you push the button to click on buy, it's a market order. Okay, but you can set limit orders that says, hey, if it comes in my zone, tap me into the market. Okay, my stop loss is there, my take profits there, and then you just set and forget it, walk away, and let it do its do. Okay, you don't change anything. If it goes against you, that's a loss. If it goes in your favor, it's a profit. Once you set it, don't change it. Don't watch it. Just go do something else. Um, Try not to be a chart watcher because that it'll give you it's all about psychology. We don't talk about how to mentally prepare yourself to be a profitable trader, an effective trader. That way, you're not second guessing yourself and saying, well, you know, have FOMO, fear of loss, and things of that nature, and say to yourself, well, I should close a trade in case it goes against me. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. You might close your trade early to take your profits, but you never, never, never change your strategy because it's on paper. You follow your training plan, you make sure you're on track and doing the things you need to do to become successful in this market. Okay, so that was a quick analysis of the chart. Okay, and we'll do a deeper dive next Saturday. Um, but throughout the week, I'll be posting videos inside of my YouTube channel. Also, it's on my private group, the chat, and things of that nature to give you guys more context. So if you guys definitely like what you heard, definitely give a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let everybody know in the chat that you attended the training and that they should attend the next one if they want to become a profitable, effective trader. So with that being said, any questions from you guys? Any questions or concerns that I could go ahead and address and drill down right now? You muted Charles or Edward, anything? Okay. I guess I did a good job today. But that's a quick analysis of EURUSD. Um, you know, whatever your favorite pairs are, definitely want to hear what they are on the next training. That way we can, dive into some additional content on that. But yeah, if you're a scalper, you want to start with a 15-minute analysis. and then execute your trade on the 1 minute. Okay, execute your trade on the 1 minute. So if you're looking at this and you notice that you've already created your zones and things of that nature, in the 1 minute, you just got to be patient for it to come all the way back down here to your zone before you actually take a trade. Okay. Try not to counter trade it. You might say, well, I could put in a quick sell trade and make some profit going down. Yeah, you could definitely do that, but you just don't know if it's going to reverse on you because the market will do whatever it wants. It could reverse on you on the drop of a dime, and all of a sudden, instead of being in profit, okay, you're in a loss. So definitely, we'll talk about supply and demand. We'll also talk about fair value gaps, okay, and how to take advantage with placing trades in fair value gaps. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that term. Fair value gaps, supply and demand. We're going to talk about that in more in future videos and things of that nature, so you guys can identify where are the supply zones, where are the demand zones. Okay, so like supply zones are on the top, like here, the candle before this big bearish engulfing candle, that's a supply zone. Okay, the demand zone was this area right here. Okay, but every time frame has its own supply and demand zone sometimes. You got to identify what they are. Okay. All right. Gang, I want to thank you so much for joining the training today. It was really, really a good training, I believe. A lot of good stuff. Come back often. And yeah, we're going to have some fun along the way. So if you have any questions, concerns, you know how to reach me, send me an email. Sign up for next week's training. Make sure you go to my website and register. Make sure you register to attend the next training. You click on register for the Saturday training and fill out this information with your name and email address. And then I will send you an email knowing that I got your registration. And number two, you'll get an email with the link of next week's training. It's important that that you input your email address here. That way you can get a clickable link to attend the next training, which is next week, Saturday at 12 o'clock. Now, I'll be doing some live training as well, trading sessions during the week as well. So if you guys ever want to watch me trade, you'll be able to watch that during the day. I'll put another link in the chat to let you guys attend that if you want. But with that being said, have a great week, everybody. Thanks so much. Any final questions or concerns before you go? All right. You guys have a great weekend. Thanks for attending the training. And yeah, chat with you guys next week, Saturday, and throughout the week. All right. And remember, I'm always.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, Charles. I'm always an email away and a chat away to answering your questions. All right.